In a few hours, it'll be exactly a week since the disaster in Japan began to unfold. And in that time, many people on Vancouver Island have been wondering how we would cope and how we would handle the same thing. In an emergency such as that, communication, of course, is key. But internet, cell phones, and landlines would likely be knocked out. That is when emergency responders would take a step back in time and marshal our resources using a decades-old technology that many of us wouldn't even know how to operate. Our Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett has the story.
Apart from a little static, it's fairly quiet on the air this afternoon.
CQ. This is Victor Echo 7, Julie Papa calling CQ.
Dale Jones is one of about 400 ham radio operators in the Cowichan Valley. He belongs to the Cowichan Valley Amateur Radio Society, a group active in emergency preparedness.
You can talk worldwide with ham radio.
In these days of cell phones, texting, Facebook, and Twitter, this gear may seem, well, a little antiquated. But in times of disaster, ham radio might be the only way to communicate.
Cowichan Valley is one of the best organized as far as a disaster. And the program here in the Valley is being used as an example.
Unlike the internet or phone system, each ham radio station acts independently, a crucial aspect in an emergency.
Existing communication systems rely on either microwave or fiber optics cables that are running under the ocean or from major towers. And any of those links being broken would put cell phones, telephones, everything else pretty well out of service.
If anything fails, it doesn't matter. The network continues as long as there's one operator left.
Jones says his station would work for 2 weeks with battery power and much longer with a generator. Just one advantage of radio over telephone during a disaster.
I make a phone call to you, you know about something. I make a radio call, every station that's part of the group hears the call.
At the Kerry Park Rec Centre in Mill Bay, the South End Seniors Social Club has invited Sybil Sanderson from the Regional District's Public Safety Department.
The seniors group asked me to come and speak to them and talk to them about emergency planning. What can we do? But they're particularly concerned about, of course, the earthquake in Japan and what do we need to do here?
Sanderson says in an emergency, communication is vital and amateur radio operators will play a crucial role.
A big part for us is that they will provide us at the Emergency Operations Center with information about what's going on out there. Where are the problems areas? Where are the emergencies going on? Because people may not be able to call 911.
Jonathan joins us now live in our Nanaimo newsroom. Jonathan, not just major disasters, though, where amateur radio operators play a role, is it?
No, not at all. A few years ago, Thetis Island was without 911 service for a few days, and ham radio operators on the island and in the valley maintained radio contact in case there was anyone needing emergency services. They also play a role in large events where there are many people jamming cell phone networks, such as the Ladysmith Light Up. They can be ready to help with lost children, making contact with the parents and getting them together and that sort of thing.
And this old school communication still works. A man in Nanaimo just used ham radio to find his son in Japan, didn't he?
That's right. Through a combination of email, Facebook, and ham radio, Trevor Jones was able to find where his son was near the devastated area in northwest Japan and received word back from him. An example of what amateur radio operators can do an ocean away, reunite people with their families. Hudson?
All right, Jonathan Bartlett, thank you.
Thank you.